2,000 years ago, the most powerful man in the world woke up before dawn, and the first thing he did was talk himself out of staying in bed. Marcus Aurelius ruled the Roman Empire. He had more comfort, more excuses, and more reasons to sleep in than anyone alive at the time. And yet, in his private notebook, he describes the exact same resistance you feel most mornings: the pull of the blanket, the temptation to just stay warm a little longer. He wasn't writing this for an audience. He never expected anyone to read it. Which is exactly why it's worth paying attention to. It's not a performance. It's a man talking himself into doing the work, in real time. Here's the assumption most people make, that historical figures like him were just naturally disciplined, built differently, somehow immune to the resistance we feel. The opposite is true. The only reason we know he struggled with it is because he wrote the struggle down. Discipline, for him, wasn't the absence of resistance. It was a daily argument he had with himself, and won, on purpose, every single morning. His actual method was simple, and it's the part most people skip. Before doing anything else, he reminded himself why he was getting up, not for comfort, not for reward, but because it was the work of a human being to act, to contribute, to do the job in front of him. He reframed the discomfort of waking up as proof he was alive to do something that mattered, rather than a problem to avoid. He did the same thing with people. Before facing his day, he reminded himself that he'd encountered difficult, frustrating, even cruel people, and decided in advance how he'd respond, so that nothing that happened later could catch him off guard. He wasn't hoping for an easy day. He was preparing for a hard one, deliberately, before it started. Here's how to apply this exact method today. 3 steps. 1. Before you even check your phone, give yourself one sentence of why today matters. Not a feeling. A reason. 2. Name one kind of friction you're likely to face today: a difficult conversation, a boring task, a frustrating person, and decide right now how you'll respond, before you're in it. 3. Treat the resistance you feel getting up not as a sign something's wrong, but as confirmation you're about to do something that actually requires you. Comfort doesn't require effort. This does. That's the entire ritual. No incense, no ceremony. Just a private argument, one on purpose, before the day gets the chance to argue back. He didn't have a productivity app. He had a notebook and a decision, repeated daily, for decades. That's the whole secret, and it's still available to you, for free, tomorrow morning. If this resonated, the next video covers a concept he wrote about constantly: the difference between what's in your control and what isn't, and why most of your stress lives entirely in the second category.